So I'm working with a guy the other day around time management. He was really struggling in his business to figure out how to prioritize and how to manage his time day to day, what to do. He said, if you could help me with anything, Dave, it would be just getting me more focused, more on track, so that I know that each day I'm doing the right things to move my business forward. And a lot of us get caught up in this. I used to work this entire blueprint that I would use that built out my whole year, and then I would try and back it up piece by piece all the way down to the week and then the day. So I knew exactly what to do. I had this big plan, right? If I do this, this, and this, and these things work, then that moves me to my week plan. My week plan feeds into my 90-day plan. My 90-day plan feeds into my year plan, and boom, I've hit all my goals. I've achieved everything. Well, it got really frustrating because along the way, right, my day plan, maybe I miss something. I don't call somebody I need to, or a prospect unexpectedly cancels, or my proposal is turned down. So my day plan's thrown off, my week plan's thrown off. Now my year plan is totally in the toilet. It got really frustrating and stressful, always trying to revamp and figure out how to make this thing work for the long term. So what I started doing, what I learned from my coach, Steve Chandler, he wrote a great book called Time Warrior that really spells this out. And what I ended up coaching this client around was something that Chandler calls non-linear time management. And really what this means is, instead of stringing our whole life out into this one after another, this very linear this, then this, then this from birth all the way till we die, it's just being more relaxed, more gentle with ourselves, and more in this present moment, because we can't ever do anything more than we're doing right now. And sit with that for a minute and think about that. We can't do anything more than we're doing now, despite the fact that our brains always live somewhere else, right? In our consciousness, we're always either looking in the past, thinking about what we should have done, looking towards the future, thinking about what we should be doing, stressing ourselves out. And what that totally distracts from is being in this moment, which is the only place I have the power to actually accomplish anything. So the way I started living, and what I taught my client that was asking about this, was this idea of nonlinear time management when we are just in the moment, is to simply be right here, right now, and think, in this moment, what could I do? What could I do right now that would move my business forward? And even diving in deeper than that, I like to ask the question to myself and my clients, what would move your business forward just 1 inch? What's the tiniest possible thing you could do to move your business forward? And in this client's mind, for this person I was working with, it was a matter of prioritizing leads. So figuring out which leads to call on, when to call on them, all this stuff around following up on leads. And when we really dug it down to that 1 inch question, it wasn't prioritization of leads. It was to simply open a spreadsheet, title it lead priority, and leave it there till we'd figured out the next step. Okay? So not trying to do it all at once, not living in the past and regretting, or looking forward to the future and shooting all over ourselves and stressing about what we should be doing that we're not. It's a matter of being right here in this moment and thinking, what would move my business forward 1 inch? You start stringing those together, and pretty soon you're looking back at a very, very successful career and wondering how you got where you are. Everyone around you is impressed, and it's still 1 inch at a time.